Welcome to Village in Motion. Today is Tuesday, September 12th, 2017. My name is Susan Gerhard, and I have here this morning with me Dr. Dar, our Medical Center Director. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
We're glad to have you here. This morning we're going to talk about flu shots.
Yes.
It's getting to be that time of year.
Oh yes, the flu shot time is already here. It's so fast. Last year I still remember my shot, and I got my shot yesterday.
Good for you.
Yeah.
So you're ready.
Yes, I am
Those
ready.
flu germs can come around and you're ready to fight them off.
We are ready, and we are ready to help the other people, especially our community here in Green Spring.
And where can we get flu shots?
We started giving flu shots on 7th of this month. The first time we gave it on 7th. Today we are giving it right now in Village Square Cards Room, and this will continue till 12:30 today.
So today I can get my flu shot by coming to the Village Square Cards Room right now and
Yes.
up until 12:30 today.
Absolutely.
And you have guaranteed painless flu shots, I understand.
I didn't have any pain yesterday.
That's good. Now, I was talking with Crystal, your administrator, the other day, and she and I said that it might be a good idea to bring your Medicare card with you,
Yes.
just to be sure that all the paperwork is there. Because with the changeover in your new computer system, some people haven't yet brought down their insurance cards.
That is absolutely right.
So when you come to get your flu shot, stick your Medicare card in your pocket and bring it down with you.
Bring it down with you and show it to the person on the desk.
Okay.
Yeah.
The other thing that I always forget to do, and I try to remind myself every year, is wear something short sleeve that it's easy to roll up your sleeve to get your flu shot.
I think that's an excellent idea.
Okay. Now our next flu shot opportunities are going to be Wednesday, the 20th of September. Is that correct? We have it up on the screen. Wednesday the 20th in the town center classroom from 1 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and the final opportunity on the 26th of September from 11 o'clock in the morning to 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And there's no cost to this. Medicare covers it, and that's why we say bring your Medicare card with you.
Absolutely.
Correct?
Medicare covers it. There is no cost, and there is benefit of prevention against flu.
Very much a benefit.
Very much.
Now, I have a question, and I don't want to throw something at you from left field, but I was talking to someone yesterday, and this person said, well, there are different kinds of flu shots.
Yes.
I've never heard that before. Can you speak to that?
Well, there are different kinds of flu shot: trivalent, quadrivalent, live, and virus. Live shots they give you nasally. This year, 2017, CDC is not recommending that.
That was the one that was, yes, and they've said, no, that's not a good idea
That's
anymore.
not a good idea this year. This might change next year, but not for this year. Then there are two main categories, trivalent and quadrivalent. Trivalent means influenza A virus H1N1, influenza A virus H3N2, and influenza B virus. So these are the three viruses.
So trivalent and quadrivalent.
Quadrivalent. Quadrivalent works against 4 specific type of flu viruses. So this is the main difference, but otherwise, other differences is the intensity, the strength of antiviral vaccine. The viral vaccine we are giving to the old age people has extra strength, so it gives more protection.
So we have the strongest protection there is.
Yes.
And that's what we want.
We want our residents to be healthy.
That's excellent. And that's the answer I wanted to hear. The person I was talking to was saying, oh, well, for senior citizens, they probably don't give something quite as strong. And I was thinking, boy, I'd rather have the strongest one.
Oh, we are giving the strongest one.
That's good.
Yes.
Excellent.
And safest one.
And the safest one.
Yes.
That's terrific. Thank you for that education.
Thank
because
you.
I had never heard that before. That's good. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Anything else we need to know about flu shots?
Well, flu shot, first of all, is very important, and they needs to be taken once a year. and it's better to take it by the end of October. It's mean that all people above 6 months of age should have a flu shot by the end of October. It takes 2 weeks to develop antibodies, or in another way, we can say that it takes 2 weeks to be protective against the flu. And
So it takes a while to get, for all those little fighting men to get going in our bodies.
yes, this is army you're developing, and it takes 2 weeks.
Okay.
Once it is developed, most of the time you are protected, but there is no 100% guarantee that once you have a flu shot, you will not have flu, because the way they make up the flu shot vaccine is there are multiple types of bacterial flu viruses, and they made vaccine available and protective against most of the viruses which are active recently. So we still can, miss some viruses which can become active in future.
They kind of make their best guess about what's going to be around that year.
Yes.
Yes. So it's never 100%,
Yes.
but it's better than going with nothing.
Going with nothing.
Right.
And almost they recommend that everybody should get it except people who are allergic to, sometime egg allergies, sometimes special chemical which is included in the manufacturing of the viral vaccine. Otherwise, everybody should be taken. Even if you have mild headache, rash with flu vaccine, you should get it.
Okay. Some people might have a mild reaction to
Yes.
it, but you're not going to get the flu as a result of taking the flu shot.
As a result of taking a flu shot.
Okay. One other thing I would ask all of you, all of the people watching the show, is be aware to share this information with your neighbors.
Yes.
Sometimes some of our residents might tend to forget this, and I know when I was working, there were some of my coworkers who were a little reluctant to take their flu shot, and there was one coworker in particular that every year I would say, "Karen, it's time. We are now going to get our flu shots," and I would drag her down to where in our agency they gave the flu shots, just to remember that she got her flu shot each year.
Yes.
And that's important to do. Encourage your friends and neighbors to go with you to get the flu shots. Make it a group activity.
And this create community immunity. You ask the
That's
other
good.
persons.
I like that. Community immunity. That's good.
You ask your friends, they get the vaccination, and the benefit goes to both of you.
That's right. That's right.
Yes.
We don't want to spread anything in our community.
Yes.
Except goodwill.
Goodwill.
And immunity.
Yeah.
Yes, right. That's good. Dr. Dar, we have talked a long time about flu, and I think we have about 3 minutes left. I know you want to talk a little bit about antibiotics.
Well, antibiotics are medications that are effective against microbes, and they gives protection against the microbes. The question is, what are the microbes? There are multiple microbes. Microbes can be a bacteria, microbe can be a virus, a fungus, and a parasite. This is important to know that the antibiotics do not work against viruses.
So there are viruses that are bad guys, and there are bacteria that are bad guys.
Bad guys.
And antibiotics cannot fight viruses.
Cannot fight viruses.
They can stand there with their little swords and guns, and the viruses will go, too bad.
Yes. So if you have any problem, don't assume that, antibiotics will fix all my problems. The best way to deal with any type of disease is to go to the doctor. He will find out if your infection is because of the bacteria or any other microbe. If they find out that this is because of the bacteria, they'll give you the antibiotics. Now the question is that what is infection? Infection is when some microbe is multiplying in your body tissue, in surface of the body, lumens of the tubes like esophagus or anything, ureter, anything else, and it can cause symptoms. If it is caused by the bacteria, then antibiotics will be helpful. Now, because we discussed about flu season and flu shots, it's very important to know that there are a lot of viruses that can cause symptoms like flu, and we all know what are the symptoms of flu.
And flu is a virus.
Is a virus. So if you have a flu or if you have a viral infection that causes runny nose, nasal congestion, light fever, sore throat, most of the time it is because of virus. When you go to the doctor usually do not prescribe the medications. So don't get annoyed. They are actually helping you.
Yes.
Because if they give you antibiotics, they are not going to be effective, but you will face all the side effects of the antibiotics. So this is important. Second thing is, whenever the doctor prescribes you any antibiotic, please take it as prescribed. Don't stop it before you finish the course. And the second thing is that do not keep the antibiotics. Once you are done, you throw it away.
Very good advice. So don't be upset with your doctor if your doctor doesn't give you antibiotics. If your doctor does give you antibiotics, take all of them as prescribed.
Yes.
And if you have any left over for any reason, which you should not, throw them away.
Throw them away.
Okay, let me ask one last question, and we are out of time, and that is, if I have leftover medications, what should I do with them?
You should throw it away or give it back to the doctor. Do not take it again.
If I have leftover medications, can I take them back to the medical center? Does our medical center have a way to dispose of them properly?
We will make an mechanism to dispose it off. Otherwise, you can take it back to the pharmacy.
We could take it back to our CVS pharmacy and they
Yes.
can dispose of them.
Yes.
That's good. That's good to know. Doctor, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you very much.
We
for
really
having me.
appreciate having you here, and we'll look forward to visiting with you again next month. And we say to all of you, remember your flu shots. I'm going to repeat those dates one more time. Today in Village Square, in the card room until 12:30. On the 20th of September from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock in the Town Center classroom, and on the 26th of September from 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock in Hunter's Crossing by the fireplace. And we'll be back in just a moment with another segment.